Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to week 3. Hopefully, you had a productive weekend. I looked over the hypothesis assignments, and I am floored. I think you guys did amazing, amazing, amazing work in hypothesis. Such astute and intellectual, critical conversation taking place over each one of the articles that we're going to use for our upcoming essay. So it's just stellar work. Super excited about that. On that note, actually, I don't know if many of you know this, but I also work with our CCCC, the 4Cs district, in training teachers how to use Canvas and how to effectively produce and structure an online course. And one of the things that I'm going to do tonight actually is demonstrate hypothesis and the value that hypothesis brings to the classroom. And I'm so impressed with everybody's work on hypothesis today that I am going to ask for permission to use your responses today. It'll be just a quick overview. We're not going to have time to dive deep, but I just want to show people what's possible in hypothesis, right? What kind of great critical analysis and engagement the hypothesis unlocks in the online world. So I do request your permission. So please respond to this announcement as soon as you can with either basically say yes, go for it, or if you say no, I can't use it. But please, please, please say yes. It's so good. Nobody's on the spot here. So please, it's so cool. And I want to make sure that the other teachers in the district can see what's possible. Okay, and I think you guys did awesome with all of the articles. Okay, another thing that you've done very well was the challenge and triumph literacy narrative. Everybody should have gotten theirs back and graded with a little bit of feedback on it. Overall, everybody did a really, really, really fantastic job. I have to give props to the class. This time out, in terms of average grade, was one of the highest average grades for any essay assignment I've ever had in my entire life. So you guys really knocked it out of the park and bought in to those active language techniques and really bought in to the purpose that I was trying to get you to buy into. So I must thank you and acknowledge you for such amazing work. So continue integrating those active language choices that make your language pop off the page, that give that voice power to make change and difference in this world. So you guys are well on your way to building that strength with your passion. So keep that up. I'm excited to see how how you progress into the next set of essays, okay? Into a word of advice essay. The beginning part of this week is now going to be putting all of that good reading into work. So we take a look at C10, which is the essay prompt, a word of advice. So taking a look at C10 here, what I'm asking you to do is basically talk about a friend of yours, a high school age friend. I know a lot of you are high school students already, but maybe talk to an underclassman, a junior, or somebody who is not in middle college, right? Who hasn't had the opportunity to kind of take college classes their entire high school career, or a family member. Maybe your mom or your brother or sister or cousin are going to come back to school, okay? And I'm really asking you to think about a letter in which you develop a couple key pieces of advice that you think will help set a student up for long-term success at the college level, okay? Now, some people say I don't have anyone to write to. I'm completely okay that you address this letter kind of to your earlier self, to a junior high self, or to the kind of kid that you wrote about in your literacy narrative. So that's A-okay too. To me, it's fine. You can write to someone who exists that you know, or someone who is yourself from a younger age, okay? Now we're going to use MLA, quotation integration, and a number of other kind of upper level techniques, and we'll get to those as we move through this unit. But what we're going to focus on for the first couple days is creating an infographic, right? And I believe fully in pre-writing. I hate outlines, but I believe in pre-writing. Pre-writing simply is a way that you can gather your ideas and you can put them down and have an idea of the shape that your essay is going to take, the shape of your assignment. And so an infographic is a cool way to do that by using visuals. And so I have some examples of visuals down here. There are a lot of ways that you can utilize your infographics. Okay, it really is wide up to you. I use in the next couple of pages, I talk about a program called Canva.com, which sometimes you have to pay. Don't pay. I don't think anybody should have to pay. You can always use Snip and Sketch or take a screenshot. Most of your computers have Snip and Sketch, and I think that's the easiest program to use to capture that graphic and then post it up. And so we're going to use that as generating ideas and a way to use creativity and shape your essay. Okay, and so really this is where we're at right now. So infographics are due later on today, and we're just going to kind of build this entire unit in this essay out of this visual creative component. Have a lot of fun, and as always, if you get stuck or you need have some questions, I have office hours. Stop on by. All you do is click the Zoom link on the homepage during those office hours, and you'll get dumped into my waiting room. If I don't immediately let you in, it just means I'm working with somebody else. I'm going to give them time, and I'm going to give you time. I won't leave until I take care of everybody who's in the waiting room. So don't just leave because you think my office hours are open. I'll be there, and I'll talk to you. Okay? So have fun, and we'll chat soon. Bye.